Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Code Man Blue Gaming. Here I am, Cody. As you can see, we are on the next week here in our Patriots Dynasty, or Connected Franchise. We are coming off a win that brought us back to 5-5 here. I know in real life we struggled, and it was terrible, and our defense just made the Texans look like a team that should be in the playoffs. But in the game here, we wound up winning this one, and Gilmore was a player of the week. We do also have to look at renegotiating some players. We have 20 that are up for a contract. I know definitely want to bring back David Andrews. Looks like J.C. Jackson is also up this year. Joe Tooney definitely needs to come back. James White I'd like to bring back just because he is the best receiving back and, one of my favorite Patriots that we have right now. But we'll see how he does in free agency. Maybe we can get him on a cheaper deal possibly. Cam, I'm torn. I like how I played with him, but I just don't think he is the future in New England. And I think we need to find somebody to replace him. Marquise Lee, we're probably going to let him go. Lawrence Guy, we're going to see who's available and possibly replace him, as well as John Simon. Adam Butler, that's a fairly reasonable deal, but I think we can wait on re-signing him. Looks like Demir Bird is up this year as well, so maybe we'll try to get him back. His deal doesn't look too much or too unreasonable. And that's really the only ones that I see that might be worth bringing back. Everyone else is kind of just filler. So let's try to get David Andrews and Joe Tooney locked up here. Let's see, will he do this? Perfect. So we got David Andrews locked up. Let's see if we can lock up J.C. Jackson for 5 years. And we did. And so last but not least, Joe Tooney. We'll try to go 5, so we'll have him until he's 32. And he accepted. Alright, so we'll get into the game today with the Cardinals. And we'll see you there. Alright, here we are at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Going with the throwback jerseys. I love these jerseys. It's a little sad that we don't get to wear them just due to NFL rules. But here we are about to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And so we all know that means Kyler Murray is a threat to run it. And, he's probably going to get a lot of yards because it's very hard to stop the mobile quarterbacks here in Madden. But I am going to do my best. And, this week, it's going to be a tough game. I think they're going to wind up scoring a lot of points on us. But this year, it's been really weird. Our defense seems to step it up against bigger-time teams, and then we played down to our competition. So, it's very possible this may be a closer game than I'm expecting this year, or this week. But I definitely am worried that we're going to get blown out against the Cardinals. Especially with them coming off that loss to Seattle in a really tough game. I could see it being a very tough game for us this week. Oh, Gilmore third interception in as many weeks, or third interception in 2 weeks, second touchdown, and we're going to be up 7-0 after the Cardinals' first drive with a defensive touchdown. All right, here we go, returning the ball after Kyler Murray ran for a 71-yard touchdown on our defense. In the game here, Stephon Gilmore, lights out so far. Love playing with him on defense. Obviously, he scored his second touchdown in 2 weeks. Can't complain. In real life, I'd love to keep him. I know the Patriot way is when a guy starts to get older and still wants big money. It's going to be time to move on. I hope that they find a way to keep him happy, because I think he's a key part of our defense. Granted, J.C. Jackson has played better this year, and Gilmore has missed some games with injury. And we've definitely, developed corner very well. But I digress. Let's move on to our offense here. Cam Newton coming out with a 7-7 tie. Hasn't had to do any work yet. Let's see if he can drive this team down the field. Oh, and we can't. That was a bad read on my part. I take full blame for that one. So we get intercepted. It's going to be a tie ball game, and the Cardinals are going to come back out here on defense, or offense, sorry. Let's hope we can stop Kyler Murray this time. There we go. Picked up 4 on first down there with a pass. I guess they're classifying that. Oh, that's a first down. I'm sure they're going to give it to him. Yep. When it's close like that, they always give it to you. Usually. I don't know how Jennings didn't make the tackle there. He had nobody guarding him. But alright. There we go. Jennings making the tackle that time. It's going to be 3rd and 2. It would be nice if we can find a way to stop this team to just a field goal. And they said he was out of bounds. They're going to take the 3 points. Thank God for that. That looked like that was about to be an easy touchdown there for Hopkins. I was going to say Deshaun Watson, but that is Kyler Murray. So the Cardinals take a 10-7 lead. And we're going to try to return this kick with Gunnar Olszewski. Or Olszewski. Gets it up to the 31-yard line. Let's see if we can go a drive without throwing a Cam Newton interception. There we go. James White all alone there out of the backfield, picking up a first down. Here, I'm glad that we still have Rex Burkhead. In real life, sad to see him go down with that injury. But let's not jinx him here in the sim. Let's hope he can stay healthy and give us another option to catch out of the backfield. And that counts as a sack, even though he was definitely beyond the line. But they'll give the sack to Hassan Riddick. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. N'Keal Harry looks like he's got him, and he dropped it. Had it in his hands and dropped it. And so we are going to have to punt the ball here. Stopping him at the 12 is Jason McCourty. All right, here we are driving into the red zone here. 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line. 40 seconds left in the first quarter and down by 3. Not trying to force anything, letting Damian Harris take some handoffs. And we're going to let it wind down the clock here, come back fresh in the second quarter. Arizona up 10-7 at the end of the first quarter. So far, Cam has thrown an interception. Kyler Murray has thrown an interception, but Kyler Murray has also run for a 71-yard touchdown and led his team on a field goal drive, whereas our only touchdown was an interception return by Stephon Gilmore. They're square. Damiere Byrd picking up the first down and bringing it to the 10. As we're slowly moving our way towards the end zone. I'm going to look for Myers back there. Oh, there's Damiere Byrd. Got a step on him. Couldn't hold on. That's normal on those types of passes. It's, at least in the sim, it's hard to make those. I think in real life it's hard to make those. And with how close we are to the end zone, it's going to get tougher. In the backfield, you see Damian Harris stepped out for Sony Michel. And Michel picks up 6, bringing us to the 4. And we're going to try to punch this one in here. There he is, Damiere Byrd getting open for a touchdown, and we're going to go on top 14-10. Here we go, coming to the 2-minute warning here in the first half, up 14-13, and driving. And we're going to take off. Oh, I tried to get him to slide, and he just wouldn't do it. We're going to let the clock run here. There he is, Jacoby Myers, picking up 9. They're keeping the ball moving. Here with just over a minute to go. N'Keal Harry picking up 7. And again, we're just trying to tick down the clock. Try not to force anything. Oh, James White drops it, but that's okay. Stops the clock with 43 seconds to go. And we're going to have a 3rd down here. But only 3 to pick it up. There we go. Jacoby Myers getting it done. All right, we took a timeout with 35 seconds to go. Try not to run out the whole clock. Dalton Keene, touchdown, New England. And that's going to put us up 21-13. Here we are taking the second half kickoff. Still up 21-13. The Cardinals went on a little mini drive before time expired, but were not able to come up with any points. So, let's see how our offense can go for the first drive here in the second half. Cam got a lot of room to run. Picking up the first down. Cam has thrown the one interception tonight, but he's also got 2 touchdowns. And he's not looking horrible. I know not a ton of yardage, but we're still up by 8. And, you know, I'll take that any day of the week. Damian Harris, did he get enough to pick up the first down there? And they did. They said he got it. Favorable spot there for a Patriots first down. Oh, Damian Harris juking the first guy. Tried to juke the second, but could not. Only picked up 3. Forced it. Bad choice. That was a horrible choice. I take total blame for that. And they're going to tie this one up, or have a chance to tie this one up, with a 2-point after my second interception of the day. Oof. I am not happy about that one. Oh, and he got it. So there it is. It's now 21-21. All right, here we go. Driving 3rd and 2 inside the red zone. Gonna snap this ball here before the third quarter ends. Try to pick up a first down. If not, we might have to settle for a field goal on this drive. Damian Harris would not be denied. Picks up the first down. So we're going into the fourth quarter, tied 21-21 after the Cardinals returned a Cam Newton interception, his second of the day, for a touchdown, and converted on the 2 points. Demir Bird got the speed, tries to spin, and cannot get to the end zone, but does bring it to the 5-yard line. This is the drive right after that Cam Newton interception was returned for a touchdown. So it took all the time off in the third quarter. And it would be nice to be able to punch this one home. For a touchdown and not have to settle for 3. But we will see which line wins out here. And they said he did not get in there, though it looked like he did on my screen. Apparently the NFL says no. There we go, there's a space! And Damian Harris brings it in for a touchdown. And we're going to be up 28-21. Here's me saying it's going to be 28-21. And then the extra point gets blocked. So it's 27-21. But we do force the punt. So we do have a chance to add to the lead here. And here goes Olszewski. or Oshevsky, however you pronounce it. They pronounce it Oshevsky. So we're up 27-21 with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And if this drive is anything like our previous drive, we might be able to knock this thing out and take home a 6-point victory. Jacoby Myers picks up the first down for us there. We're just going to slowly try to chew this clock down, not force anything. I know that Jacoby Myers one was pretty close, but I trust Jacoby. He made a lot of big plays for us last game. It's coming up big for us on this drive. Damian Harris got up 2 yards, had 75 yards on 17 carries, or 19 carries. There goes Cam picking up his own yards and sliding down. He's rushed 3 times today for 30 yards. And he's not forcing the run. And that's great. And we're just slowly taking this clock down, trying to put this one away here in the fourth quarter. Up by 6 over Arizona. There was a small opening there for Cam. They said it was a no gain, but it was also not a loss of yards. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Going to be almost down to the 3-minute mark when this one is snapped. There's Keene wide open over the middle. Brings us to a 3rd and 2. And this is going to be a key 3rd down. If we can pick this one up, there's just going to be no chance for them to come back. They do have all 3 timeouts, so they might be able to stop us. But I think this one will be put away with a 1st down. Damian Harris picks it up. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Arizona does have all 3 timeouts, so there is a chance they could force us to get a field goal if we can't pick up a 1st down. Which may not be a good thing, as we have already had a Nick Folk extra point block today. Hence the 6-point advantage right now. There we go. Damian Harris picking up 4. Arizona does use their 1st timeout there. We only need 6 yards, and we'll have 2 chances to pick it up. And I think we may have gotten it there. Let's see if they give us the spot. They say no, he was a yard short. But now they only have 1 timeout. Sonia Michelle in the backfield. And Sony Michel picks up the first and a little more. But with that, that means we can take a couple kneel downs and run this thing out. Cam Newton helping push this team over. Oh, it says we can't kneel down on this next one. So maybe it was a little off by offering the kneel downs. But Cam Newton, 2 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions today. Not the greatest numbers, but we'll take a win when we can get it. Damian Harris had 80 yards and a touchdown on the ground, splitting some carries with Sony Michel. This team looks strong heading down the stretch, and they're going to be 6-5. What is the flag there? Is that going to take us back? Oh, it was a face mask on the Cardinals, bringing us up to there. Should put this one away. New England going to win 27-21 over the Arizona Cardinals. Definitely this has been some of my favorite rebuilds to make here. And I want to try to bring you guys one game a week, try to keep it with the current schedule. I know the results so far in my games, of course, do not match real life. We did lose last week to the Texans in real life. This Arizona game on Sunday, it's going to be tough. It could very well be a score like this where it's 27-21 for both teams. Or it could be a blowout for Arizona. As I said earlier, the defense this year definitely has a tendency to play up to the competition, but also play down to the competition. So definitely looking for some improvement off of last week. But in the game here, we're going to take another win. Cam not looking all that great, and it's definitely looking more and more like we are going to have to draft a quarterback at some point. We're looking at a later first-round pick, so maybe a Zach Wilson out of BYU, or a Kyle Trask out of Florida, if they are still there on the board. I'd love to add speed at wide receiver, but maybe we get lucky and somebody falls to the second round. We've seen it before with a DK Metcalf, where he's fallen down the board for one reason or another. Let's take a quick look at the stats here. Cam, 21 of 26 for 171 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not great numbers. Damian Harris, 22 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. 7 carries for 27 yards for Cam. The kneel downs counted against him, but that happens. Sony Michel took 4 carries for 27 yards. Receiving, Jacoby Myers caught 8 passes for 63 yards. Dalton Keene, 4 for 36 and a touchdown. And Demir Bird, 3 for 27 and a touchdown. 3 for 28 for James White. The only sack they counted against Owenu. I don't think that makes sense to me, but, we don't get to make those choices. Leading us in tackles today, only sack of the game. And the only interception was to Stephon Gilmore that was returned for a touchdown. So, we've wrapped up our second game here in this Patriots rebuild. We'll see you next week for our next matchup. From Cody, or CodeManBlue93, here with CodeManBlue Gaming. Thanks for watching.